Hello everybody, it's Man Suspect here. Today I'm gonna show you how to make some screeches. So first of all I wanna tell you some little thing. As I said in my previous tutorial, some of people ask me to do kick tutorials. I'm not gonna make any kick tutorials because YouTube is full of kick tutorials. If you really want the kick tutorials, look the database tutorial. They made it about a week ago, and it's really amazing. I'm gonna put a link on the description. Then some of you told me, well, you would become popular with kick tutorials, so I will not, and I would not become popular for my tutorials. I want to become popular with my music. That's why I'm not going to make any tutorials for popularity. Then as a programming student, I learned a lot of things, and most of my teachers tell me that you shouldn't waste any time by making something that is already made for you by other people. If there is something already made, that's made to be used, of course. So that's why I use a lot of presets as the basis of my sounds. I'm not using presets, raw preset, like dragging presets and only use it like it is. I always edit them, of course, to get different sounds. So now I'm gonna show you the final result we're gonna have here, and that's a basic way I use to do any of my screeches. Let's check it. Okay, as you can see, it's really really simple, but really powerful with effects on it. I'm gonna show you how to do that a bit later. Now I'm gonna show you the basic of the sounds. Let's open a preset. Here I used red alert. Next thing, here you can see you got a performer on the fifth part here. I'm gonna use LFO because I don't really like performer. I use sync ratio and disable the X fade curve. So let's check what it sounds like already. As you can see, it's not really the same sounds I got at the end of tweaking the preset. What I do to know which preset I should use is thinking about the progression in my head, like a way of developing the screeches. Then I think about what kind of sound I'm going to use, and finally I tweak the VST to do that. So let's tweak a bit this little thing. Most of the time I tweak the filters and the oscillators here. Sometimes I add some distortion or things like that. So just do like I do it here, and you should get some different and cool screeches. That's as I said, that's the way I do for every of my screeches. Let's Okay, as you can see here, I got a cool result already. That's not exactly the same as before, but as you can see now, you can make a lot of different sounds by just tweaking one little preset. So here you got one, here you got another sounds, and if you continue duplicate this one and continue this way, you're gonna get different different sounds like it is now. Let's check it. Yeah, so having a sound is the first thing to get. Then the sounds will get more power and will be better with some effects. So that's why I'm gonna show you now what effect you should put on it. You get basic three things: EQ, delay, reverb. So first thing, EQ. I use the Fab Filter Pro Q. I think you already know that. So I'm gonna make the sounds a bit powerful by just adding some mid frequencies, high frequencies, and some little peak on the low frequencies. Sorry. So let's start and check what it sounds like. As you can see, it's already a bit more powerful. This is only a basic way to EQ them. You should EQ them within the old track to fit your kick, of course, because that's the main thing going on with your Screeches, and to make it unique and not phasing or being the same sound than another Screech. Then I'm gonna show you some little tips on the delay. So I use the delay, fruity delay, the first. So a basic way to do that is to put the input right in the middle, the cutoff in the middle too, the feedback a bit more than the half, and step as 3 notes, tempo at 150 BPM, like this. So you can see you get a cool delay now, but there is too much delay, so what I do is reducing the volume of this effect to about 3/4 of the volume. That's a bit more discreet, but that's better. Then it needs some reverb. Here I use the reverb too, and I'm gonna show you how I do that and how it sounds like. Okay, as you can see, the sound is now a bit better. You can change the parameters for the reverb, for the delay, for the equalization. It really depends on what sounds you get and what sounds you would like to get. I used nearly the same thing for the first one. As you can see, equalization nearly the same as I did for this one. Reverb nearly the same, and delay nearly the same too. That's really the basis of the sound. Now if you want, you can add some distortion, like camel fat if you want, or whatever distortion you want to give more power. Most of the time the makeshift distortion is good too, but for VST like silence, it's better to do that with external distortion. So that's it for the basis of this Screech. Now I'm gonna show you what it sounds like with the kick. As you can see, it's a bit too loud, so now we're gonna make it less with less volume to fit, and make the kick more present and the screech a bit less present. There is still a lot of delay and reverb, so I just lowered the volume. A bit better. Okay, let's check it now. So that's about it. That's the way I do that. I really like to reuse things I already did, so that's why I save my insert presets. So this is a kind of insert presets I can save for any Screeches, and then tweak it differently for every Screeches, and sometimes put one Screeches more with panning on the left and another with panning on the right, and this way for nearly every of my Screech. So that's about it for this second tutorial, this third tutorial already. I'm gonna make another one with reverse bass, and to show you how to make them really easily, and I think it's gonna be about it. Maybe a lead tutorial, and if you get other idea, you can write it down on the comment section. Stop asking for kick tutorials. There is too much kick tutorials to get a good kick, a good bass for a kick. So hope you enjoyed it, and of course like my Facebook page and subscribe if you liked it. See ya.